For most of our officiating lives, we have had woeful training about recognizing and dealing with a concussion to an athlete in a contest we are working. We have navigated our way through these troubling waters based on common sense and from sitting through parts of videos aimed at coaches. Such an approach has left an open door to unsafe conditions for athletes and, in some cases, legal liabilities for us. More than 15 months ago, through a referral by Dana Pappas, NFHS Director of Officiating Services, the Centers for Disease Control, known as the CDC, contacted me about the possibility of the National Association of Sports Officials partnering with the CDC to produce an online concussion training regimen specifically directed at sports officials. The CDC has long had such a program for coaches and athletic trainers. Someone at the CDC figured a program for coaches and athletic trainers would not be effective for sports officials, something we in officiating have known for years. We had preliminary conversations with the CDC and its production contractor, Banyan Communications, in Atlanta. Those early discussions made it clear serious work was needed to create a training course that is clear, targeted, and timely for officials. The materials had to reinforce the core concept of observe and refer when it comes to how we conduct ourselves in the matters of concussions and safety. The CDC and Banyan were terrific to work with. They were very accepting of the myriad of positions that officiating protocols we felt had to be included in any such program. At first, they thought we sports officials controlled everything. Of course, we get that a lot during the seasons, don't we? Pretty quickly, our team, under the leadership of REI's COO, Bill Topp, was able to reset their perspectives, and then the partnership train started to pull out of the station. Bill could tell you better than I, but the first 8 to 10 months were laborious to say the least. Yet together, we all moved the project in a positive direction. NASO was fully committed in the knowledge that such a training module was sorely needed and wanted by our industry at the high school level and most especially at the youth, rec, and club levels. Working games at these last three levels has long been problematic to officials when it comes to player safety and proper procedures by the governing organizations to better ensure that safety. Too much stuff has gotten unfairly dumped in our laps. Learning about concussions is critical as athletes who are allowed to continue playing with a concussion or who are returned to play too soon after sustaining a concussion are at higher risk for repeated brain injuries and poorer overall health outcomes. And the survey data clearly shows that in as much as 40% of the time, the athletes do not truthfully report when they are how they're feeling and thus risk further serious trauma. Now sports officials will be able to play an important role in determining when to get athletes out of the game. When in doubt, get them out is the theme of the CDC program. We are to observe and refer to sideline personnel. And importantly, we now have solid guidance enabling us to properly decide return to play decisions. I fully expect this CDC NASO program to become the gold standard in concussion management for us. The program is free. Just visit the CDC website for the Heads Up to Sports Officials course. And when done, you can print out your certificate of completion, which then can be provided to the organizations for which you officiate. Thank you.